The Houston Texans are building something special, not just with DeMeco Ryans, but also with CJ Stroud. This team is currently 3-3, and they have a lot of good things to look forward to in the future and before the season ends. They are the second best team in the AFC South, and they beat the best team in this division in the Jacksonville Jaguars. CJ Stroud is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL as I record this video. He has 9 touchdowns and 1 interception. I understand that a lot of people may scratch their heads saying you're overhyping him. He has only played 6 games. Look at the circumstances that he has had to deal with in the NFL. His offensive line was decimated for the first couple weeks of the season. He didn't turn the football over until the game against New Orleans Saints right before the bye week, and they won that game because he played very good after that interception. And also as well, the offensive coaching of Bobby Slowick. He's been a phenomenal offensive coordinator with this team so far by scheming guys open like Nico Collins, like Tank Dell, and also Dalton Schultz as well. It was a lot of question marks about the wide receivers on this Houston Texans team. How would they deal with certain coverages in the NFL? Could they beat man coverage? We all know that Nico Collins has been a solid wide receiver for this team, but right now he already has his career high in receiving yards with this team, and we're only 6 weeks into the Texans schedule because they had the bye week. They're coming off of that bye week now to go against the Carolina Panthers as I record this video. So that's impressive to see. Dalton Schultz has been a very good tight end for this team, and Tank Dell has been a phenomenal rookie as well. You hope that he can continue to develop and build that connection with CJ Stroud. So Bobby Slowick went from a situation to where CJ Stroud was getting beat up a lot early on in the season, the first 2 games. And all of a sudden, he tweaked his game plan, found a way for CJ Stroud to get the ball out quick. And that has been the best trait for CJ Stroud, to be quick, decisive, get the ball out quick, and also do not take dumb sacks. And he also has sneaky mobility as well. We saw that in college. He has the ability to take off with the football. He may not have the same speed as a guy like a Lamar Jackson, but he can get himself out of a situation and he can make some impressive throws on the run as well. CJ Stroud has been the perfect rookie for this team, and they finally have their franchise quarterback since they traded Deshaun Watson to the Cleveland Browns. And it also seems like the Houston Texans have won that trade with the Browns as well when they traded Deshaun Watson to that team. They also have a decent running back core. I like Dameon Pierce. He is a very good physical running back. Right now, he doesn't have the best numbers. He's averaging 3 yards a carry, but it's not his fault. The offensive line blocking in terms of run blocking hasn't been there because they have been hurt. But with them bringing back Laramie Tunsil and Titus Howard, both of those guys being healthy, you hope that that can help out CJ Stroud as well, especially in the rushing department with Dameon Pierce. But Devin Singletary is a more explosive running back. Dameon Pierce has never been the guy to go out there and get a 50 to 60 yard run consistently. And I don't know too many running backs in the NFL that can do that. He can break off some big runs, but he is known for his power and getting those 2 to 3 yards with basically ease. That is how good he is in those short yardage situations. So this offense has something special. Just have to continue to be healthy and keep things going. And also in one of the games, Tank Dell went out with a concussion before the New Orleans Saints game. And they still found a way to go out there against New Orleans Saints and play very good football and win that game in a tough situation. Now defensively, it's been a complete 180 as well. Last year, they were playing that same old Tampa 2 with Lovie Smith. They were not able to get guys off the field. Derek Stingley Jr. has missed a lot of games this season, dealing with an injury. He was a rookie last season. Hopefully, he can come back and he can make a huge difference with this team. But their defensive players have been phenomenal as well. You look at Steven Nelson. He has been a very good corner with this team. He's been the #1 corner since Derek Stingley Jr. has went down. Jimmy Ward is a very good veteran safety. Jalen Petrie, this is his 2nd year. Now, last season, he was very good. He's approaching elite cover safety territory with how good he's been able to play this season. He's going to be one of those safeties that you look at by the end of the year, you can say that he's one of the best safeties in the league in terms of just making a play on the ball and making tackles in open space as well. Their linebackers, Denzel Perryman is a very good veteran. Henry To'oTo'o has a lot of moments that make you scratch your head and say this kid needs a lot of developing. Then he also has other moments as well that make you say, okay, there's something there. Hopefully he can develop with this team. Now, their defensive line, they're solid. Malik Collins is very good. Sheldon Rankins is very good. Jonathan Grenard leads his team in sacks. He has 3.5 sacks. Notice how I haven't even mentioned Will Anderson Jr. just yet. He was a 3rd overall pick. He only has 1 sack on the season. And to the naked eye, you may say, hey, the kid right now doesn't look good. He looks like a bust. If you just look at his numbers on the stat sheet, that's far from the case. He has been phenomenal. You have CJ Stroud balling out on the offensive side. Will Anderson is a beast on the defensive side. Teams are double teaming him. They're stopping him from trying to get to the quarterback. He is putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback. He's just a couple seconds away from getting more sacks in the season. And he's also been phenomenal in the run department as well. He is blowing up run plays. He's a guy that's been in the edge of the corner when it comes to terms of beating the tackle. And that's one thing that a lot of people were questioning when he came out of college from Alabama. Would he be able to have the same athleticism, that same quickness against some of these top tier tackles? And so far, so good. He only has 1 sack on the season, but the way that he's beating these tackles, he's forcing the quarterback to run around or just get rid of the football. What he did against Lamar Jackson in week 1 against the Baltimore Ravens shows you how good that he can be in the NFL when he can start getting some of those sacks. But right now, he's a guy that's putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and he's amazing against stopping the run as well. This defense as a whole is allowing 18.8 points a game. And from 2020 to 2022, they allowed 26.7 points a game. So you're starting to see that impact that DeMeco Ryans is having on this team with that aggressive defensive play calling and something that he's brought over from the San Francisco 49ers. It's something about the San Francisco 49ers defensive coordinators. You have Robert Saleh, who's an excellent defensive mind, and now you look at DeMeco Ryans, who's also a very great defensive mind as well. The Houston Texans have a bright future, and this team could be in contention to maybe make some noise in this division. I'm not saying that they're going to go out there and just be the team to beat in this division, because you do have the Jacksonville Jaguars realistically, but this team went out and they embarrassed the Jacksonville Jaguars on both sides of the football, not just on the offensive side of the ball, but also on the defensive side of the ball as well. So let me know in the comment section below how you feel about the Houston Texans, and how have you guys felt with this entire rebuild so far, because they're still going through a rebuild. It just seems like it's being sped up right now because of the greatness and the play of CJ Stroud right now. But let me know how you feel about the Texans and CJ Stroud in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, want each and every last one, guys, stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.